Hello, YouTube land, and welcome to another edition of the Crypto Mamma Mia. Today is Saturday, June 12th, 2021. That means another series or video in my educational series. And with that being said, let's get to it, shall we? But before I do, just remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. And as always, please read my disclaimer and watch the latest and greatest. With that being said, what is today's topic? Today's topic is KYC. What is it, ladies and gents? If you're new to crypto, there are certain terms that you need to know as you dive deeper into cryptocurrencies. So now that you folks know what cryptocurrencies are, now that you folks know where you can buy some of them and things like that, I'll be talking about some of the requirements a lot of these places need you to meet in order for you to buy some crypto, right? So as you can see, as you folks know now, Bitcoin, the granddaddy of all cryptos, and Coinbase, a place that you can buy some of these cryptos. So what is KYC, ladies and gents? Basically, it's short for Know Your Customer. Now, this is in compliance with, money anti-money laundering types of things, right? So that they know who you are. And so what does KYC involve, ladies and gents? Well, for example, for Coinbase and even for BlockFi, because I've had experiences with both. In fact, I still am working with BlockFi. Coinbase, not so much anymore. I use Cash App, but even with Cash App, I had to do KYC. So what does KYC involved? Well, or what did it involve for me with these platforms anyways, is that I had to scan my driver's license. That's right. So you have to give your name as it appears on an official ID, government issued ID. And then of course you have to provide some other things, right? Every site asks for different things, but it could be anywhere from your birth date, et cetera, et cetera. So that is what KYC is, ladies and gents. And if you do not complete the KYC in some of these platforms, it won't let you do certain things. For example, with Cash App, I was not able to withdraw and deposit Bitcoin. I could just buy and sell within the Cash App until I completed my KYC, right? Coinbase, you don't do the KYC, you can't have full access to all their features. In fact, it won't even let you do anything until they verify who you are. And again, the way these platforms do it usually is they ask you to send them a picture of your ID. And sometimes some platforms even ask you to take a picture of yourself with your ID and maybe like a date, and with your signature. Yes, this is how they know you say who you are. So again, back to my Cash App story. I was not able to deposit and withdraw Bitcoin from outside sources until I completed the KYC, which basically for them, it was just sending them a picture of my government ID or scanning my government ID into their app, and then they verified that the information matched all the info I put in, like my full name, etc. And then it was verified. Then after I completed that, I could go ahead and buy and sell as well as deposit and withdraw from outside sources. So there you go, ladies and gents. What is KYC? Basically, it's just know your customer, and they want to know who you are. And more importantly, they want to know that you are who you say you are. That way, you're not some nefarious criminal out there in cyberspace trying to get crypto to do nefarious things, even though, ladies and gents, we all know that crypto is much more than nefarious things, right? It's a whole way of financial freedom, really. I mean, crypto, you can send in a heartbeat to someone halfway across the world for minimum fees. And this is why I think a lot of the banks may or may not be on board with it because, that's competition, right? But that's why they put in KYC. But, it's the same thing. If you go and open up a bank account, It's not like they just let you open one up, right? They have to verify that you are who you are. And a lot of times the traditional bank will ask for your ID as well and verify some of your personal information. So that is what KYC, ladies and gents. That is KYC. And know that a lot of these platforms do require you to complete KYC, know your customer. But there are still some platforms out there that will allow you to do certain things without KYC, right? Especially if you're dealing with smaller amounts. For example, KuCoin, if you are dealing with KuCoin, they don't ask for KYC unless you withdraw or deposit bigger amounts of crypto. So if you're just doing small, it's like cash, right? Like a lot of times if you do small cash transactions, McDonald's is not going to ask for your ID, right? If you're just going in there to buy a Big Mac combo, they're not going to ask you for your ID when you're paying 10 bucks, right? In cash. Same with like these places. They won't ask if you're just transacting like less than 100 bucks or something small. They don't really care because it's a currency, cryptocurrency, right? Of course, it's on you to keep track of your transactions so that you can report what you need to. But otherwise, KYC is not required for smaller things and for some of these other platforms. But for the bigger ones like Coinbase and BlockFi, they do require you to KYC, to verify your identity, to know your customer. They need to know their customers, which is you. So there you go, ladies and gents. That is today's educational video. The more you know about crypto, I think the better off you are. Of course, I'm not telling you what to do with your money or your crypto. This is just info so that we all can know more about crypto, because the more we know, the better off we all are, I think. So there you go, ladies and gents. That is today's lesson in crypto. If you found that helpful in any way, you know what to do. I don't need to tell you, right? I'm just here trying to help. And as always, I have a link tree for all the things I'm into, like BlockFi and stuff like that, and Cash App. And then, of course, my Coco Scope channel. Now, if you haven't seen my Coco Scope, I try to keep it more real over there, but I'm going to try to do a real video every Sunday just to spice it up a little. Because, there's a lot of things you can't say here on YouTube. They do censor some of the stuff. And I have a lot of thoughts on a lot of things, crypto related, and even things you think might not be crypto related, but actually are, those kinds of things. So I will be dropping another video tomorrow on CocoScope, but as always, I do a short preview on YouTube. So ladies and gents, there you go. That is today's video. Again, if you like this kind of stuff, you know what to do. I don't need to tell you. You all are smart enough. At least I hope you are. And if not, well, I can't help you then. Can't help you there. But otherwise, please have a great day or night wherever you are. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Please stay sane, most important of all. And I will see you at the next video. Adios.